The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the dough. And then here I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add salt. And we've got to have some more of the ghee. I'm going to add a tablespoon of that. And 1/2 cup of warm water. And let this mix up. I'll spray my bowl with a little cooking oil. I'm going to put the dough in the bowl and let it rest. I let the machine work it for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and you can work it by hand and knead it for 10 minutes. So I'm going to let this rest while we make our filling. For the filling, I'm going to use some ghee, and I've been heating up my pan. I'm going to add just some ghee to there. And I'm going to add, this is 1 big onion, a large one chopped up. I'm going to add a little over half of it. I'm going to add ginger and garlic. And half a teaspoon of salt. I think I'll turn my heat down a little bit. I'm going to cook these up. It's been about 4 minutes and these onions are pretty much soft. I'm going to add curry powder. And I'm using that kind of curry powder. I want 2 teaspoons. I'm going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. Just stir that around. Flavor the onions. And here is a 1/2 pound of lamb. If you do not want to use lamb, you could use eggplant that's cubed up real small, or chopped up mushrooms, or a combination of the two. I want this lamb to get broken up into small pieces, and we're going to cook this. I have the meat pretty much broken up. I want it about the size of the onions. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of hot water, and I'm going to put a lid on it until all that water is kind of absorbed into everything. Here it is. It's bubbling away. You want to check it every now and then and give it a stir. You want this to go dry and but not stick, so you want to check it every now and then. Well, let's check it. I've been checking it a lot, and water's pretty much gone. What you see in there is some of that ghee. I think I used just a little too much, but it will be fine anyway. So now we want to turn the heat off. We're going to add the rest of the onions. And I'm going to add some garam masala. I need a teaspoon of that. And just kind of sprinkle that over there. And this is mint that I chopped up, about 2 tablespoons. Put that in there. And you want to take this off the heat, get it off the heat, and just let this cool down to room temperature where you can touch it. Well, it took me about a 1/2 hour to make the filling, so this is rested for a 1/2 hour, and I put some flour out here. Kind of cover the dough in the flour, and we're going to roll this out. Have that rolled out thinly. I'm going to take a glass and just cut out some circles. Just take one of your circles and you can flatten it out a little bit more. And you'll notice that one side is drier and one side is wetter. So this is the wet side. You just take a little bit of your filling and put it in there. And this is 1 egg that I mixed up with just a little bit of water, like 1 tablespoon of water. And I'm going to use that as glue because we're going to all the trouble to make these, and that glue will help them stick together and not blow up apart. And just crimp it. Usually when I'm done crimping, I have a little bit of egg on this hand, so this side's a little wetter. So I take and put the wet side up and put this on a floured tray to hold all these until we got them all done, have them all done. There's another way you can make these. These are square egg roll wrappers. I just cut them in half. Then take one of the halves. And you want to put some of your egg around there, around all the 4 edges. And take a little bit of your filling. And take and make a triangle. And another triangle. And up like that. Squish it together like that and put it on your tray. Pair it with your others. I've been heating my oil up and I don't really know what temperature it is. I don't want it like hot like French fry hot. I just want it fairly warm. And it's about 1/4 inch of oil. I have a little bit more than that, so I have a little bit too much. So we're going to put some of these in here. And give them a fry, a shallow fry. And I'm using vegetable oil. Vegetable oil. I'm going to turn these over. They've been going about 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes. This one here is making noise. It's leaking. Oops. It's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to kind of turn them again and just kind of check on them. Maybe turn them like that. It's been another minute and the pan's getting real quiet. Whenever it's getting quiet, that means they're done. So let's get these out. And I kind of tasted the filling when I was making these. This is my first time and it was very good. I mean, really good. Okay, let those cool off. Now we'll put some triangles in there. It's only been about a minute. I expect these to cook a lot faster. The dough is so much thinner. Let's turn them over. Let them go just a little bit longer. It's been about 1.5 minutes. I took some of them out already. Like, ones like this one. It looks just perfect to me. Let's turn these over. Let these go like for another 30 seconds. Then I'm going to take them out and let them cool off and we're ready to chow down. I have them presented here on a plate. And here's some yogurt. I chopped up some cilantro, which is coriander leaf. If I had some cucumber, I'd put that in there. Just kind of mix that in a little bit. Let's give one a try. Oh no, they gotta be good. Very nice. Let's try one of these. I like these better, but they're both excellent. Thanks so much for watching.